on this episode of the Legends of Storm's Eye.
To be in this world is to shape it or be shaped.
I don't think that people should die based on my decisions.
You're not a hero, Iggy.
I am a hero.
You're not a hero, Iggy.
I am a hero.
Not a hero, Iggy.
Ma, what are you saying?
One by one, the heroes start falling.
Natural 20!
Ignatius, stop you polishing your weapons now. All right.
I wasn't, a promise.
Welcome to Zarnia's Legends of Storm's Eye. Nice. Okay, that was not the moment I was looking for it, but okay, cool. In our previous episode, our unlucky heroes visited the Arakroka village on the sides of the cliff to investigate, to continue their search for the Unbreakable Armory. They suspected that it was somewhere in the bay, and perhaps the Arakroka could help them. When they arrived, they discovered that the Arakroka were busy with a funeral. Speaking to an older Menguin, it was revealed that there had been a series of shark attacks ever since the ship just off the coast had arrived. Investigating further, they made contact with Shala Da, the shaman of the village. She revealed to Glenda that there had been 70 years ago a monk in the water carrying a child. It must have been her. So they knew that the entrance to the Unbreakable Armory was somewhere nearby in the water. With a little bit of magic, they were able to breathe water, and they went on a mission to find the Unbreakable Armory and also to rid the area of whatever it was attacking the Arakroka in the kelp forest. Finding the submerged ruins, they saw divers busy excavating it, taking it to a cage that was chained, linked up to the ship above. Just before they could confront them, they were attacked by Sohin in the waters. It was a bloody battle. Legacy was severely hurt, and no one would heal him because he's been an asshole. But they managed to fight them off, and Glenda took the drastic action of damaging the divers' air pumps.
But I'm the asshole, apparently.
Correct.
Room for more than one. I'm saying, like.
Pressed for time, the companions leapt through the portal. And that's where we ended the session. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. All right, this session is going to be a little bit less scripted than usual because everything that can go wrong has gone wrong this week. But we are going to still be shooting and pressing on with 4 of our 6 adventurers. All right. These are interesting times and uncertain times. Let's just roll with it. With advantage, maybe. All right. So, moments ago, you're all breathing water, surrounded by the kelp forest, diving vertically down into the portal, which was swirling around you. Each of you feel like your body's extended, stretched out. And you find yourself alone in darkness. Thrastok. There is a smell of damp stone in the air. As you look around, your eyes begin to adjust, and you're in a cave. A familiar cave. Not dwarven handiwork, though. And as you peer at the walls, you can see the distinct marks of the primitive tools used by goblins.
Goblins. I look around for my companions. Are they nearby?
They are not, but there is a trail of blood on the ground.
Is it fresh?
It is fresh. Would you like to, just roll a perception check on it?
Okay, sure thing. I get 11.
Well, the first thing that you notice is that it is not greenish goblinoid blood. You can tell this is red blood of a humanoid, and it has that more distinctive rich redness of human.
Looks like a human got bashed up here. Maybe some of my companions. I don't quite know how that would have happened. But let me follow the trail for now and see what I can find along the way.
All right.
I will go, I think, with the greatsword. Two-handed.
Are you going to roll stealth?
Sword up. I'm wearing armor and stuff. I'm not really going to bother. I'm just going to clank along following the trail.
All right, you don't have to go far till your dwarven eyes manage to pick out the shape of a body leaning against the side. The trail of blood leading up to them. He is wearing armor similar to your own.
A long time ago, I heard that if you're following a trail and you see something really obvious, look everywhere else first.
All right.
So I pause and do a good, careful 360 survey of the area to see if there's anyone else lying in ambush or if this is a trap or whatever.
Roll your perception.
Ooh, 7.
Seven.
Looks good.
It doesn't look like there's anywhere for anyone to hide. This tunnel seems to just be sloping in one direction that you're going down, and you don't hear anything further back, and you don't see the glimmer of any eyes in the darkness. So you approach the figure.
Yep, I head over. I want to see whether
And
they're
you-
alive still, for starters.
Yeah. But as soon as you get a little bit closer, you recognize him. It's Edivar.
What?
And he looks up at you. And he says, Thrastock,
What happened? I hurry over.
Thrastock.
Lay on hands.
It has no effect. Why did you leave me?
The goblins.
Thrastock, why did you leave me?
It got really complicated. The goblins everywhere.
And he
There
like
was a
lifts his
swarm.
hand, and you can see that his armor is like ripped open, and his entrails have spilled down over his waist.
Something's up here. If he'd been ripped up that badly, he wouldn't be alive. And lay on hands would work.
Thrastock,
Is this real?
why did you
Who are
leave
you?
me? Roll a wisdom save
Wisdom save.
Giant dice.
with a large dice.
Large dice is not helping today. I get an 8.
You get an 8.
Yeah.
All right. As you begin to like question the reality, this isn't making sense. He lunges forward and grabs at you, and you're going to take 3 psychic damage as you start to feel fear for the first time grip your heart in a long time. And he keeps on saying, "Why? Why did you leave me?" Okay, and we're going to cut over to Legacy.
Oh no. That's me.
Legacy, the darkness dissipates, and you find yourself in a study. The fire is crackling. There are prizes on the mantelpiece, leather-bound chairs at the thing, and you immediately smell the scents of your father's study. What do you smell?
I'm smelling the leather from the old antique chairs. I'm smelling that lingering cigar smoke that will never leave the room. The heavy smoke that's always there, and there's this particular sweet and strong scent of cologne that kind of is subtly there that my dad would always use. That was the one cologne that he used all the time, and it was recognizable wherever you went. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I'm picking up right now.
And you turn and you see your father sitting at his desk, maps laid out, models that mark the position of ships and armies across the thing, and he's smoking his cigar.
I don't understand this, Dad. How am I? How are you here? How am I here? This isn't.
He points at the down at the map, and he says, "Where would you place them, Legacy?" And this was a game, you remember, that he would always play, challenging you to try and figure out what the strategy would be.
Dad, I'm not a kid anymore.
What would you do?
I'm not a kid anymore, Dad.
What's the move, Legacy?
You know I hate this.
Think it through. Think it through.
I don't think that people should die based on my decisions. No one should have that power. You know I hate this game.
You don't have any power. You never will have power. And you'll be...
What do you want from me?
And he flicks one of the pieces off and it goes flying into the fireplace. And he's like, that's all that you'll matter. That's all you'll be. Roll a wisdom save.
That's a 20. 3. Plus wisdom 5.
Okay, you take 7 psychic damage. And he starts shouting at you the kind of rants that he would always do. To be in this world is to shape it or be shaped, to be crushed.
I want to cast Vicious Mockery at him.
You find that the spell has no effect. And we're going to cut from there.
I want to know what he says to his dad. Vicious mockery.
What? Okay, yeah, what do you say?
I say, the reason why I have no power, Dad, is because you had no power as a dad. I am your failure, not anything else.
Burn.
And it has no effect.
You truly are my failure. And he stamps out like the cigar like on the map. All right, we're going to cut over to Iggy.
Where am I?
Iggy, you wake up in your room, in your bedroom.
Oh.
There's the posters on the wall with the sexy dwarf in the bikini made of metal, you know, her beard like parted so it just covers each bosom. Yeah.
Was it all a dream? What am I doing here?
And the door slams open.
Am I wearing pants?
Ignatius!
Pa, ja, pa.
Ignatius! Stop you polishing your weapons now! All right!
I wasn't, I promise.
Sleeping again!
I wasn't.
Sticking your nose all night in those comic books.
I mean,
Comic books.
the comics books are they're not even open, pa. I don't even know. I'm sorry. I just had the weirdest dream. I don't know if.
Always dreaming. Always dreaming.
I'm sorry.
And he drags you out of bed and he's like,
I can't help it.
We've got to go. We've got to go to work. To work, my boy.
Yo, okay. Where are we going?
And you just suddenly find yourself like in like one of the mines running a cart up and down, running the cart up and down, filling with rocks, going and tipping them out the other end, running. And you kind of like every time you go past, you hear your dad just like in a dwell, just daydreaming.
I keep I try to ask him about Susanna and about my mom, and I'm like, Pa, where is mom? Where is mom?
None of that is real. All of that was a dream.
No, this can't be. What is you were a titan.
Roll a wisdom save.
Ooh, 5. We're all sucking
All right,
today.
take 3 psychic damage.
Okay.
And you're running up and down, up and down.
No, tell me about the truth. Tell me.
Okay. And over to Jak. Jak, there's a storm going. And you see your father on the edge, the branch cracking. You hear it. And he goes, Jak, you could have caught me. And he's falling.
Oh my god.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna run and jump after him.
All right. Roll a dexterity save. Roll acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, I'm gonna do acrobatics because, and it's 20. Oh my gosh, 5.
5.
Yeah.
The dice truly are cursed. You tumble on the branch yourself and like almost fall. And you see your father like tumbling through the air far below, hitting like the sea. And then you look up and you see Miko. And Miko says, none of this is real.
What?
That wasn't me.
What?
And you open your eyes and you're in a hallway, empty, alone. None of your other compatriots are there, but it is very similar to the library, to the Infinite Library's opening. All right, and we're going to cut back to Thrasstock.
All right.
Thrasstock. Edivar is like grappling with you. He's like, I could have lived. I could have lived.
I want to try and kick him off me and use my divine sense to understand what's going on here. What manner of foul evil is this?
Oh, please, Thrastalk.
Chink.
Okay, do your divine sense.
Okay, it doesn't seem to have a roll. It just seems to be, it says divine sense.
Okay, cool. So how do you focus? How does Thrastalk focus and find his sense activated?
Essentially, I mean, as I understand it, I can pick up evil auras and so on around me. And this clearly seems to be some kind of undead manifestation.
Okay.
So I stare at the thing. I don't think this is Edivar at all. It's perhaps some foul beast that has perhaps taken over his body, but I don't think this is Edivar. So staring at it with my divine sense, I ready my sword and try and kick him off.
So you have that kind of like, you have the moment of extending out your like senses, waiting for like the feedback from Asta, and there's no resonance from anything. There's no good or evil from any of the things around you. You know, even though you can tell this is kind of like a goblin-made tunnel, this isn't. This has none of their trace of residual evil on it.
And this doesn't seem to be an undead thing at all.
No.
I pause and I think of it and say, the long war may take all of us in the end. We all knew the risks when we were going into that. And while I did my best, no one is guaranteed any good outcomes here. And I ground my sword and look at this beast.
And it kind of like, but
I could have fallen too.
roll your.
That is the task of a paladin.
Will use wisdom with advantage.
Oof, advantage. Yes.
5, please. Come on, dice.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Ooh. Wisdom save, you say? Okay, I get 19.
19, cool. You ground yourself, take a deep breath, and you open your eyes, and Jak is next to you, and you're in a very different space. And now we cut to Legacy. Legacy, how do you usually deal with your father's ranting?
Fine, Dad. You want to play? Let's play. Can I take a look at the board and work out the best, using insight to work out the best strategy?
Yes, you can make an intelligence roll with proficiency.
So what does that mean?
So it means you roll your d20 and you can add your intelligence score to it and +2.
Okay, cool. 11.
So as you are like laying down on the board and he's moving his pieces counter to you, and you open up a position that you suddenly see happening. And he reaches for the piece that he would have used to make the decisive hole in your strategy. And it's not there. It's the piece that he flicked into the fire. And without that piece, his defensive strategy is blown open. Roll your wisdom save with advantage.
Come on. Yes, okay. 19.
And with that, the board and everyone fades away, and you are standing next to Jak and Thrastalk. All right, Iggy.
So Iggy's going to do what Iggy always does to get out of work. He's going to sneak away into one of the tunnels, which he always manages to kind of try and do.
Okay, roll your stealth.
Okay. That's 21.
Oh. Dang, okay. I really thought my natural 19 was going to... But yeah, 21, you hear your father stomping around looking for you, but you managed to sneak away down one of the tunnels.
I know what's real. I know what's real. Sneaky. I'll sneak out of, and I use my kind of dwarvish sense.
And as you go down, the tunnel turns left, and this isn't where it would usually go, and it opens into your mother's study.
What?
The room where she had all her writing and her stuff that was closed up, just kind of mementos, inks, and you see a printing press in the corner as well.
What's this doing here? I quickly run to the work desk to see what's on it.
All right, roll. You can see straight right in front is issue 100 of Titanfell series.
It's closed?
Yeah, it's closed. You want to open it?
I want to open it.
Okay. You begin paging through. You can see the Kraken. You see the fight between like everyone. And then you see a little Iggy in the pages, fighting back, helping out the heroes.
That's me.
And then one by one, the heroes start falling, devoured by the Kraken, torn apart. The pages become expressionistic, the ink splattered, more red, black, smoke. Iggy keeps on fighting, beside his mother, golden-haired warlock. The two of them finally surrounded, tentacles on all sides.
What happens?
As you turn the page, you find yourself in the scene, looking up at tentacles all around you, next to your mother. What do you do?
I stand by her and I draw my rapier and I get ready to fight to the death.
And she looks at you and says, "What are you doing here?"
I'm going to help you more.
No,
Yes,
no, you can't help me.
I'm here. I'm here to make things right.
You can't make anything right.
Ma,
You're not a hero, Iggy.
I am a hero.
You're not a hero, Iggy.
I am a hero.
You're not a hero, Iggy.
Ma, what are you saying?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna fight this Kraken. No matter what she says, I'm gonna protect her, and I'm gonna fight off this octopus as long as I can.
Okay, cool. Righto then. Make your attack on this tentacled squid.
On the tentacled squid. Ooh, that's not very good. 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Ah!
All right. Does 17 hit?
17 does hit me.
Cool. You take 8 bludgeoning damage as a tentacle swaps you, and you go flying, rolling.
Ma! What's happening to my mom?
And your mother says, "Iggy, you can't be a hero. You're not a hero.
I am a hero.
Go home, Iggy. Go home. You're not a hero."
I'm going to use disguise self, and I'm going to turn into Urbanus, the Titanfell, and I'm going to give myself an extra boost. I'm going to be like, I can be any hero I want to be more. I'll show you. And I run at the Kraken again.
Cool. As you're running, you suddenly trip, and you see Miko, the little cat there.
Miko!
And Miko says, "This isn't real.
No. What?
This isn't real.
It is real.
No.
My mom's right there.
Follow me." And Miko like leaps off into like the distance, and then you turn and you see your mother, tentacles wrapped around her, slashing at it, being lifted up into the air. What are you gonna do?
Does it feel like there's no hope there? No, Miko. I can't follow you. I'm going to go save my mom. And I run. I run. I'm going to try and save her.
Okay, cool.
I
Roll.
mean, does this feel like it's like a dream?
Roll a wisdom save.
15.
15. Okay, 15 is enough for you to start realizing that this isn't real. This
can't be real.
These are all things that you are afraid of.
And then, what starts happening is I realize this.
As things start shuddering, they start shuddering,
Ma,
they
no.
shatter. Miko does not. Miko still looks solid.
Miko.
But your mother starts like wavering. She goes, "Run away, Iggy. Run away. You're not a hero."
I'll find you more. Miko, what is this place?
And you follow Miko. As
follow
Miko
Miko.
like dodges down through the black inkiness and suddenly like whoosh, and you come out into a room. Standing next to you are your 3 companions. There is no Miko.
Cool, that was trippy as balls, guys.
Because as you remember, Miko is with the Arakroka.
What?
Did everyone just have a really messed up experience?
Yeah, your cat was in my dream.
What?
My pa,
He was.
Yeah, Miko said it's not real, and
He said that to me too, but I don't understand where he came from. Can you speak to animals?
No.
look, whatever I experienced was real. That happened.
In the Great Fort at Aerosol, where they train the paladins, there's a room in the basement where they take people. And there they face fears. It's different for everyone. But perhaps what happened to us there is similar. Something that played upon our minds. Because what I saw was not real, yet it still harmed me. What did you see?
I don't really want to talk about it, but basically I saw something, and then Miko came and told me that it wasn't real. And
Same thing happened to me.
Yeah, and then now I'm here.
And now I'm here.
I saw my dead companion, but it was not really him. I think it was a shade, a figment drawn from my mind.
I saw my ma being attacked by the Kraken, and she was losing. It's something I'm always, and my dad was yelling at me, and he said everything was a dream, that this was a dream, and that wasn't a dream, so now I'm confused, but then your cat sorted that out, so.
But I don't understand how he got here and why he got here and how he knew.
We went through a portal, yes?
I think you guys are missing the big, obvious question.
Where are Glenda and...
Where's Glenda?
And
Where's Makhanda?
Makhanda.
Well,
Maybe
I mean,
they're-
I was here before you guys got here, so maybe
They're still in their dreams.
Yeah.
And as you turn to look around the space that you're in, those of you with dark vision have a better kind of impression of it. It's crumbled, things have fallen, it looks like a great battle has happened here. And you can see a little bit further into this is the kind of an anteroom, but there is a room further beyond that, also still shrouded in darkness. So if you would like to proceed.
Is it a similar layout to the Infinite Library? So like
It looks very similar, but not as grand. Whereas the Infinite Library opened with a vaulted ceiling that had a massive illustration of Loesti the Wise battling and doing great things. This seems far more functional. And it has a certain energy of dwarf aesthetic to it that the two of you can recognize. A sort of no-nonsense beauty of the utility of it.
I mean, this looks very familiar to what we saw in the Infinite Library. It's just a little bit more, dwarfish.
library versus an armory.
True.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if we can do anything for our companions. If they're undergoing their tests, or whatever it is, I don't know how we can get them out.
It didn't really feel like a test to me. That just felt like a really, really vivid nightmare from my past.
Mine was definitely a test. For once, I agree with our armored friend over here because we can't get to them. So let's.
Well, shouldn't we wait?
I think we should just get moving.
What if Miko comes back? Miko.
No,
Miko's with the
But
penguin
he was
people.
there.
He
He took
wasn't
me
there.
out. He was there.
You weren't even there. It wasn't real.
Ask Iggy.
I mean, Miko was in my dream.
But
That doesn't mean he's here.
He saved me from mine.
What was the word you just used? Dream. It wasn't real. Miko wasn't real. He's not coming back.
It is eerily coincidental that he said the same thing in both our dreams.
Well, what did he say? He said,
It's not real.
it's not real. And
And
it
follow
wasn't
me.
real, including him. He said, none of that's real.
No, not including him. Also, I can speak to him. Iggy can't.
So what do you guys suggest? We just hang around in this rundown...
Well, it's very confusing because
Disgusting
Makhanda has the
place.
book. So
Makhanda has all the knowledge.
I don't even
of
know
this
what we're
place.
doing here anymore.
While the three of them are arguing, Thrastok, you're taking in kind of the area. And you see that as you step towards like the next area, the next room in the sequence, there are things hanging from the ceiling at all different heights. And as you get closer, they're heads. Severed heads
Shink, sort out.
of goblins.
Sure, that in.
There must be over 100 of them.
Oh.
Hanging around at various heights. Some of them look like they've been grievously wounded. None of it looks rotted or shriveled. It looks fresh, not bleeding, and
Not dried.
not dried, as though just cut.
Look alive, fellas.
What? But
Goblin Heads, lots of them. And while I'm all up for fighting goblins, whoever hangs 100 Goblin Heads from the ceiling is probably not the kind of person we want to come upon us unawares while we're having a debate.
true.
I suggest we treat this as hostile territory. Take a look around, see what we can find, make a fortifiable position, and then we can work out what to do about our friends. I understand that a lot might have happened to some of us in that portal, but lots of things can happen to us here too.
In
Final
the real,
head cutty things.
yeah.
So let's
Very real
keep our
head
swords
cutting.
up and our eyes open.
Agreed.
All right, what a
So
march.
we don't have the book. We don't have the needle. We've got nothing.
We've got
We've
a
got swords,
hallway.
we've got weapons, maybe we've got an enemy, possibly.
Yeah, well, lead the way as
All right.
always.
I'll take point. Who wants to order of march?
Mm-hmm. Marching order.
I'll be behind you, being extra sneaky.
Okay.
I'll be way at the back. I'll just kind of.
All right.
Fine, I'll be behind you.
All right.
Okay.
So I have all your passive perceptions here ready. So as you are,
It's pitch black in here, right?
yeah, only
No,
those with dark vision have a little
I
bit
don't-
of
I don't have
sense
dark
of things.
vision. No.
I was wondering you should strike
do,
a
yes.
torch or
I do.
have a light.
Furbolg?
Furbolg don't have dark vision.
Oh, they don't. No, the
Oh, so
dwarves
it's
leading
pitch
the
black
way.
here, literally. We're like, oh wait, hello, can you fellas see in here?
I can't see a thing.
Sorry, forgot about that.
Okay.
Do you have a torch?
Does anyone have a torch?
Can I not?
I think I have a torch. I do. I've got 9 more torches.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
cool.
pretty good.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I strike 2 torches for the
Oh, I've also got
non-dwarves.
I've got a torch in
Oh,
my
okay.
bag.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, good.
My
So
backpack.
you take the things out that you had. They're all pretty wet,
Oh.
and you're going to have to, I think, take a short rest to let them dry out because
Okay.
you were all just fighting underwater.
Fair.
Yeah.
We can wait for this to dry, or we can go ahead and see what we find. I mean, Frastok and I can see very well,
I mean,
relatively well.
I think, right, if we're going to fight, then we need to all be together. And they're combat ineffective. They can't see anything. There might as well be kitchens down here. We need to get some...
Dude, don't bring up cats with the Mikos.
They might as well be puppies that haven't had their eyes opened.
Okay.
Something could
You're
come
right.
out. If goblins came running out of the darkness at us, there'd be nothing they could do. So unless we can get a light quicker, we'll just need to wait for these torches to dry out.
Okay.
Well, can I do detect magic before the short rest?
You can.
And I'll do Song of Rest while we're doing the rest. Just
Okay.
All right. So you cast Detect Magic. There's the bright magic of the portal behind you. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be any magic in the room that you're in.
Okay.
So are we taking the short rest? So I'm busy,
Yeah.
like flapping my cape at what's left of my cape at the torches to dry them out. I'm going to
You
use
left
one
your
hit
cape,
die.
Didn't you? You left your cape with the arrow.
I did because it couldn't go
Mika's
underwater.
wearing it.
Yeah. No cape. Shame. No
Fine,
cape
it
for
was
you.
messing up the mic anyway.
Everyone, roll your hit dice for the short rest.
Right.
2,
6,
Okay.
Cool. And then the Song of Rest. Nice.
7.
5. Nice.
I'm back
What
to
does your Song of
7.
Rest sound like, Legacy?
Knew you were going to ask me to do this. The Song of Rest. The Song of Rest sounds very similar to Black Eyed Peas' My Humps.
But the acoustic version.
The acoustic version of
Can you give
My
us
Humps. It's my humps, my lovely lady
so better.
humps.
Oh, I feel great.
Do you guys feel better? Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going. Do the.
What happened to your accordion?
So I have a flute.
Oh,
as well.
harmonica.
I have an organ and a flute, but I wouldn't want to. That's too much. That's too much healing for you guys. So
And is someone on watch?
No, I'm drying out the torches.
I'll take watch.
Oh dear.
Can't have,
All right. So with a little bit of time and a little bit of like flapping, the torches dry out and you can actually get them burning. It is so you still have a limited amount of vision around you, but it's better than nothing, much better than nothing. And you have enough torches for all of you. All right.
Okay.
So, are you going to proceed out of this room?
Yeah.
Good. I'm just checking. I mean, there's nowhere else to go, but just wanted to check.
Is the portal closed behind us?
Yeah, the portal
Okay.
is closed.
Oh,
Did we
gosh,
fall
we don't
from
have
the
a needle.
ceiling, or did we come through a wall?
You
Is
came through the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Oh, that's
yeah.
trippy.
It is a wall portal.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Gravity apparently is unaffected by the outside world and the position of the portal.
Right. Tally ho, and onwards.
All right. So as you walk into the next room, there are goblin heads all around you, kind of hanging at various heights. Some of them within reach, some of them high up. They all are tied together with various pieces of rope, strips of linen wrapped up. They're just kind of hanging quietly.
This must have taken ages. Whoever did this must have had a lot of help.
This is not
Roll
great.
investigation.
This is not the way to get ahead in life.
Legacy.
Sorry, too soon?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm nervous, okay? I make bad jokes when I'm nervous. You say investigation. 20.
20, okay. As you make that joke and you turn to look at everyone to see if they get a laugh, you walk into a head. It bounces off you, leaving like a little smear of blood, and also a cloud of dust as it swings.
That's weird. Why would
It's strange.
these things all look fresh, but how could they be?
I stash it with my sword. I stash a head with my sword.
All right, and cloud of dust
What
comes
are you
over.
doing?
Could you stop hitting things with the? Why was everything?
You don't
with
have
the
to smite
sword?
it.
Yeah,
didn't
you
smite it,
slice
I just
half.
hit it.
You slice half the head and it goes rolling, and there's a little bit of blood. But does anyone have medicine?
I've got
No.
balm of.
No, I mean as a skill.
Oh. Yes, I do.
Okay, so you've helped Irene stitch people up and heal local injuries and such. So you've got a pretty good working of first aid and the body and stuff. You've seen things.
Yeah.
All the blood would have drained out of this body, out of this head.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So that's probably why there's no like blood leaking
Dripping.
out of it now. You know? But it's also very fresh, as though it's just been.
So it's weird that the. Okay.
It is weird. Yeah, this is unnatural. And you know from goblins rot real easy.
Guys, maybe this is like the infinite library where time is weird, where you can be 6 years old for 1,000 years.
Yeah, but why is there dust on these things though? They still should be rotting in this time.
Because maybe dust is differently affected, like because they're made out of flesh and dust
Does
is.
it matter?
Well, it's maybe.
It could be.
Because if they're fresh, that means they've been recently killed.
And that's a problem because that means the person is the
Whatever-
thing, whatever
yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
But they're
It's
dusty.
still, yeah.
Well,
And why are there so many goblins? Where did they all come from?
dusty or no, I don't think we're going to find out by looking at the heads.
True.
Let's just keep going.
Unless they were dusty before the heads were taken off the bodies.
What?
I mean, goblins. I mean, I can't say.
They're normally muddy or grubby. I don't know about dusty.
Except for the guy who does the hot wings, he's pretty clean. Washes his hands every time he serves a
Oh,
meal.
don't talk about those hot
Oh,
wings.
that's so good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, but no, focus. Focus.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Don't worry about the dusty goblins.
Okay, so you go through this like first hall, goblin heads like all over the place, and as you kind of reach the next room, there's a right and a left. But one of the things you notice is that there are piles of weapons.
Ooh.
These are the generally goblin weapons, even though they are quite well made for goblin. They've got that goblin style, lots of hooks, lots of barbs, serrated edges. Weapons that are meant to inflict a lot of damage and pain. They have been kind of tossed in a scrap heap. But there is some kind of order to it. Roll investigation. Each of you may, yeah.
Sure. Ankle slitters, man
Investigation is
catchers,
20 plus.
thigh scrapers,
Dirty
knee
20.
breakers.
19.
Lots of goblin weapons.
19.
Okay.
I got
19.
17, 16.
Okay, you all actually pick up on this because it's that it's been separated by material. The blades have been all taken apart. The wood has been like piled up in one thing. The leather bindings and such is another scrap pile. It's been sorted out. You know?
He's a fire grater.
In
Look
fact,
at
much
that one.
of the leather and stuff is probably has been used up. So that's quite a small pile. Probably to tie those heads to the ceiling.
Was there a war Like a goblin war at some point. Does anyone know?
I mean, lots of goblin wars everywhere. They're goblins. That's what they do. But yeah, I don't know.
Would Iggy know about the mall?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well-
Everyone would know about the mall.
Well, I mean, obviously there's the mall, the Goblin City that floats around raiding people, you know. And they've got a bad reputation there.
There's a Goblin City.
Yeah, like on a big floating boat island thing. It's crazy. They're like a giant pirate boat of goblins. You're not from here, I forgot.
Do you think that those guys and these weapons could be from the moor?
I don't know.
Are
It's
they?
just
How do we know?
None of you have had direct experience of the mall.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it could be.
And why would someone separate the materials in this way? Unless
to
they
make
were,
new weapons.
It's an
make one big
armory. There's
Yeah.
definitely some kind of a blacksmith here. I believe he was thrice bearded. Kona. That's what
Yes, that's what Makhanda said.
Makhanda said.
the more we discover about this place, the less happy I am here. I mean, the heads.
You
is
were
bad.
happy here? Do you not remember how it started? With those horrific dreams?
It's getting worse, is what I'm saying. Every time we go into another room, there's something else that doesn't fill me with calmness. So, whoever did this, I'm hoping
Well,
they're not here.
well, also none of us are goblins, at least.
Is the style of any of these weapons similar to my Zoggo replica rapier?
No.
No.
Zoggo, yeah, the Zoggo replica like goblins don't use rapiers. No.
Zoggo did.
They're too elegant. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else in the room? Is there a door?
There's an exit to the left and an exit to the right. Another long hallway to each side, a hallway disappearing into darkness.
Are there any inscriptions on the walls that might indicate where anything is?
As you step forward to the one on the, which one? Right or left?
Right.
Yeah, let's go right. Yeah.
All right.
explore
As you
the
step
right-hand
towards the one on the right, you hold up the torch, and you can see in archaic dwarven script, real traditional stuff. You can read that it says dormitories.
Dormitories.
That's creepy.
Oh, I'm starting to think this must be, there's some dwarven chaps around this place. Maybe a bunch of goblins invaded, lopped their heads off, break down the weapons for parts as you were suggesting, and presumably this way would be the dormitories. Is there a sign in the other door?
Yeah, you go check out the other door and it says armory.
Armory. Ah, look chaps, this is the armory. I say, gesturing at the runes inscribed.
Okay.
You know what? Maybe these chaps weren't that bad. Lopping a bunch of goblin heads off, organizing a little workshop to, rework this.
I mean, I understand defending yourself, but do you have to...
warn the next bunch of goblins, I suppose. That does seem a bit excessive. Not
It is
quite my
very
style,
excessive.
but,
Yeah.
Normally you just burn the goblins.
Just
but,
a sign. A sign would have done
Done
trick.
just fine.
Yeah.
100.
Goblins are very direct, very literal.
Okay.
They can't read besides.
Also, these are fresh. Anyway, I don't
Yes.
know. Where do you guys think we should go?
Let's look in the armory, I think.
I think so. I mean, that's where we're going to find the answers. What exactly are we looking for? I mean, we were here with Glenda to find our pa. Makhanda had his old book.
And now they're stuck in
and
their dreams?
Maybe we can find some answers. Maybe we can find some weapons.
I mean, I don't...
Wasn't this the place where they burned the book?
Maybe there's a weapon that we can use to destroy the book.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic idea, Lassie.
Although we don't have the book, because Makhanda has it.
Well,
I will just remind you that this was definitely not the place that they burnt the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a regular temple on Dalakos.
But we could still find a weapon to destroy the book.
Okay.
Separately.
and then free moon tree, perhaps. Anyway, let's go look in the armory.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to get some answers. Also, guys, we need to
You can find Glenda's pa, and when she comes back from her dream, we can
What if
have him
he's-
there with a cup of tea.
What if he's stuck in a dream as well?
Kak, yeah.
Or even scarier, what if he's the one that put all those heads up?
Let's just
Okay, well, let's go
down-
find out.
Let's just, yeah.
I mean, we know what Glenda's like. Imagine what her dad's like.
You're just traumatized because you don't know how to deal with a woman flirting with you.
What?
I've had
She flirted with you?
no. I told her that in confidence.
Okay, let's go to the armory.
what?
Clank, 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 clank.
Cool.
I
As
start
you
marching
go,
onwards.
you go down a hallway, and there are three. As you pass, there's one door on your left. The first door on your left, which says stores in Dwarven.
Okay.
Would you like to try the door?
What did the other doors say?
Moving further along, the next door says fuel, and the one after that, stores, fuel, spares, and then at the end of the hallway, there's a large set of doors.
Go and knock on the door.
Which
door?
one?
The large set of doors at the end, sorry.
Joe.
You hear nothing. With a bit of like, the two wide doors swing wide. A little cloud of dust rolls outward. And you see before you a large room. There's a gallery that runs all along the sides. It's got thick pillars up and down and sturdy workbenches that many people could be working at a time. This looks like the site of carnage. There are bits of weaponry, and there are cases of armor, and at the far side there is a forge, a grand, powerful-looking forge, larger than any and more ceremonial than any you've seen before. But there are also the bodies of goblins, their heads intact,
What?
Oh.
grievously wounded, scattered all across, and the bodies of humanoids,
Oh my goodness.
of other humanoids.
Oh god.
They could be human, they could be dwarf, several different species around. All look like they are wounded, robes bloodied. They're wearing the robes of monks, most of them.
Do we know why the Unbreakable Armory fell? Or stopped being a thing?
That was in Makhanda's book. He never got around to telling us.
Do you
Maybe the
think
goblins
Makhanda and
invaded.
Glenda
Did
are there?
and the bodies.
Yeah.
is there any sign of any life left? Because everyone's still seems kind of fresh. So is there any chance that there's any?
So there is a body. So this is the map here. Yeah, there's a body of a goblin about 30 foot into. This is the closest one, about 30 foot into the hall. That's the closest one to you. But there are other bodies littered around.
But is that one alive?
No, none of them are moving.
All right. I mean, battlefields aren't a new scene to me. I'll go and start investigating.
All
So
right.
I rolled the goblin over to see what killed him.
Okay, so as you get over to the goblin, roll perception.
Frastak, wait, what are you doing?
Natural one. I'm looking at the goblin body.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a goblin body.
So while he is looking at the goblin body, Iggy, you with your dark sight, you see a suit of armor stand up,
Oh no.
Frastak.
and you see a sword twitch here.
I take out a piece of copper wire and I kind of wrap it around my hand and I go, Frastak, as I cast message. The armor is moving.
Everyone, roll initiative.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, Thrastok, you're so fast and loose.
Oh,
What?
6.
No, but it's fine. Initiative
21.
7.
No, I got 6.
You got 6.
I got
Yeah.
7.
Darstock,
20.
20.
Oh.
You got
21.
21.
How
Cool.
do I save those rolls?
Oh dear.
The armor is moving
I may have been looking at the body, but at least I'm not getting caught totally napping.
without anything in it.
That's just the marker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there nothing in this armor? Are we dealing with
I just saw it get up. It was a pile of nothing, and now it's.
Great. Iggy, you use your action to send a message.
Yeah, that was my. I guess that was my action. Yeah. I'm going to use my bonus action to try and hide,
Okay.
like in behind the doorway, somewhere.
This is going to be you.
Ooh, that's a natural 19 for a very high 27 to stealth.
Very cool.
Nice.
Wow.
All right. Thrastok, your turn.
I'm sort of looking at the body, and it's like the arm is moving in, and cheek, the sword up immediately, and I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the large armor.
Okay. Boom. Anything else?
I'll backpedal 20 feet and take up a defensive position.
Does the armor look like it's gonna try and get us?
You don't know yet.
I'm just hiding, very cautious.
Cool. This armor is immediately going to move towards you in a straight line, hovering over the air, and it doesn't quite reach you. In fact, it's going to dash all the way to get up to you, but it can't attack.
That's a very cool mini.
What's a mini?
It's a very cool floating armor.
It's trying to kill us.
Oh, it's still very cool.
This sword is also going to dash over to you, and you see another sword twitching to life.
Oh,
over here.
crap.
Okay.
All right. Jak, your turn.
I am going to disguise self. So go invisible.
You're going to go invisible, not disguise self.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm not going to disguise
Hidden
self.
step.
Hidden step, sorry.
Okay.
Disguise myself as Legacy. No, hidden step. And I am going to maybe cast Pass Without a Trace on everyone. Would that be helpful?
I don't know.
I mean, these things have seen us, so I don't
Oh,
know.
they've seen us.
These things have seen you?
Past that trace is like your footprints.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
they are made out of metal.
True. What? I'm not going to make them hot because then they're going to hurt us.
Oh, true.
I mean, you can hide, you can hold your action. Because you don't know much about what's going on yet.
Yeah, and I'm quite freaked out, to be
Okay.
fair. I'm pretty traumatized by what's happened.
So you want to hold your action so if everything gets close to you, you'll attack it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crap.
Legacy.
Okay, I cast. My first move is to cast my Unseen Servant.
Okay.
Okay, go with me, guys. Go, get my vibe here. And I mentally tell my Unseen Servant to go and get on all fours behind, like right behind
Okay.
the armor.
Cool.
Okay.
The schoolyard bully trick.
Yeah, the classic military. And then I cast Bardic Inspiration on Thrastok.
Nice. Cool.
Okay,
All right.
what does that do?
That gives you a d6 roll on attack or ability check.
Okay, cool.
Or save.
I'm like leaning so far over. I'm like, oh, am I even in shot? Anyway, carry on. Cool. Iggy, top of the round, your turn.
Okay. Iggy is going to hold, as soon as I see an offensive action by one of those pieces of armor, if they start attacking by the armor or the sword, I'm going to hold my action, hold my attack.
Okay.
I'm going to try and shoot it from my hiding spot.
Okay. As soon as they do an aggressive move.
Yeah, any kind of aggressive move.
All right, Thrastok, your turn.
I am going to hold my action, ready to counterattack. This thing attacks me. I'm going to counter it. So if it attacks me, I'll go second and
You can also
Okay.
just push it. Just push it.
I don't know that Unseen Servant is there.
Oh, can I yell to him? The Unseen Servant, you can push him.
Yeah.
Push him, Thrastok, push
I'm
him.
going to ready my action to respond if this thing attacks me. I'll say, we mean no harm, but we have come a long way to investigate this place. And wait.
Okay.
Sword up, ready to fight if this thing
Cool.
attacks me.
Its turn.
Okay.
Right, it's going to attack you.
Oh, okay. I fired my bow.
Okay. Do we do the readied actions first?
If it's doing a thing, it's up to you. You can.
Yeah, you guys were ready for it? As soon as it starts to attack, go.
Okay, so
Iggy, first.
that's a natural 20. That's a natural 20. A dirty 20 to hit.
It hits.
Yeah. And I have sneak attack because it's next to Thrastok.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, it's 7 and 10. 14 damage. Piercing damage to the armor.
Okay. It kind of
Does it maybe take a step back? Because
It does not.
Take that.
All right.
Back.
It's a bow.
Rastok, take your attack.
Okay, I will take a swing at it. Like I said, I already didn't attack, so I'll just attack it. Okay, I get 21 plus 1d6, you said, from your...
Yes.
Okay. Oh, 27 on the attack. I think that hits.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't, we're in big trouble. 2d6 plus 4, and I have Hunter's Mark, which gives me an extra 1d6. Okay.
Nice.
Bad roll.
Oh, that's not great.
10 damage.
10 damage. Like, one of the arms of this thing like falls off and like rolls around and kind of like goes. And it makes its attack on you. That's 18. That hits.
Okay.
Sorry, and you take 6 damage.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, and it's going to take its second attack on you again.
Of course it will.
And it misses. You just shield up for that one. All right. The sword is going to make an attack on you. That's 18. Cool. And it does 5 damage.
Rastok, no.
This second sword flies over here to the unseen servant.
Ooh.
What's the AC of an unseen servant?
I think it's
9 or 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
And it slashes down, and you feel your connection sever to it. Woof, 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 woof.
Well, there goes that play.
All right. Great. Jak, your turn.
I'm going to cast Entangle on them.
Okay.
But will that get Thrastok as well?
You can do it so that it's just outside of Thrastok.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Entangle. So
Okay.
they have to do a saving throw, I think.
Yes.
String.
Okay. One sword fails. And the armor, 12, fails.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
Just going to stay invis while I do this.
Okay, I think you actually come out of invisibility when you do when you cast
because
something.
it's concentration. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Also, it's only one turn, I think, hidden step.
Yeah, your
Okay.
hidden step isn't like a full invisibility spell. It's like a partial, like one turn of
that
invisibility.
was a waste of using it then. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Oh well.
Oh well, Entangle. I think that's all I'm going to do for now.
Legacy, what are you going to do?
Can I get to Thrastok from where I am?
Yeah.
Within touching distance? Okay, I'm going to move to him and cast Cure Wounds.
Nice.
So that's...
You can do that, Legacy?
yeah, I could do that. I could always do
Mood, why didn't you do it before?
that's 12 plus 17.
Ooh,
Whoa.
17.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's 2d8
6.
plus your...
I think one of those is a D10 that you just rolled.
Oh, flip, you're right. But they were both 6, so... Right. Yeah, there we go, d8. Okay, 15.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
14 points, not bad.
That's so good.
That's very good. Very good heal.
Some real good stuff there. All right. Iggy, your turn.
Iggy is going to... Oof. Okay, so I can see that he's restrained, right? By the entangle.
Yeah.
Gonna see he's like... then I'm gonna attack.
In fact, you can see like the vines going into this armor
Cool.
and like sticking out the bits.
I'm gonna try shoot at it. Again. Do I have advantage? If it's restrained?
If it's what?
If it's restrained.
Oh, yeah, I think you do. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna shoot at it with my sun bow of flycap replica DM. With a natural 18, that is 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and I get the sneak attack. That's 11, 14, 18 piercing damage.
You hit this thing in the eye socket of its helmet, and its helmet goes flying up, and the armor collapses into the vines that just grasp around it.
Got it!
Nice.
Nice.
All right. And with that, it is Thrasok's turn.
All right, I will transfer the Hunter's Mark from this now destroyed armor to the sword right next to me that's trying to hit me, and I will attack it. This is a regular attack.
Is it
right?
restrained, that sword? No.
This one is restrained. That one's not.
Okay.
So which one are you taking, the restrained one or the non-restrained one?
Let's finish with the restrained one then. You still get the 1d6. Is that a divinity thing? Keep lasting or just the one?
For 10 minutes, you get it. So you can use it once within 10 minutes.
Oh, I've already used it.
already used
Okay,
it,
so
yeah.
it's good, okay. Nonetheless. When you roll a 1 and you roll a 1.
Comedy gold.
1 in 20 times by 1 in 20, 1 in 400.
You rolled a lot of dice. All right. So you kind of like step forward, slip on the arm that you rolled on, like, and whiff your swipes. Whiff your swipe. Okay. Great. Thrasok, that was your turn. This sword next to you is going to take a slash.
Double ones, guys.
And with a 30-20, it hits. And you take 5 damage.
Okay.
Cool. And the other one's going to roll strength to escape. And with an natural 18, it twists and just gets the vines around itself and tears them out. And it flies slightly higher now, so it's not going to be affected by the entangle.
Okay.
All right. That's their turn. Jak.
Okay, so I'm gonna thorn whip that floating sword.
Nice.
So I'm gonna.
So you are at the
Oh,
back.
am I? Do I have?
You can come forward.
I'll come forward.
Oh wait, yeah, 30 foot. Yeah, you can make it.
Okay. So yeah, thorn whip. Does damage. Do I roll a d20 to see if it hits? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. To hit +5. Okay. 10 + 5, so.
15 does not hit.
Does not.
What?
Oh. No.
Okay. Do you want to move?
I'll just move to the side, I guess. Yeah.
To the side. So
There
this
we
is
go.
the entrance here. These big doors.
Yeah. Okay. I'll retreat a touch.
Okay. Legacy, your turn.
I can't do anything against a flying sword. What am I supposed to do against a flying sword?
Shoot at it.
Or do a whisper.
It's a sword. It can't hear anything.
That's a good point.
all of my spells are mocking based.
Also, roll an insight.
Call it blunt.
You're a rusty piece.
A D20.
Yeah.
So, 18.
18. And it knew where your unseen servant was.
Oh, wait a second. Maybe the sword, there's something that we're not seeing there. The sword isn't floating by itself. Okay.
I mean, the armor, we hit the armor that was empty and it died. Okay, that's enough for this round of talking.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm going to do dissonant whispers
Okay.
towards, in the general area
You have to target.
Okay, I'm targeting the sword.
You target the sword.
Target the sword.
All right.
Target its handle.
It has no effect.
That's what... I can't... Okay, so it can't hear a thing.
Damn, I should have done something else.
All right.
I've got nothing.
Okay. Legacy, do you want to back up?
Yes, I'm going to back up as far away as I possibly can.
All right.
Get me the
You
hell
get
out
the
of
door.
there.
And the sword's going to take attack of opportunity at you. And
Wait,
with
can I cast cutting words at it?
You already cast the
you already
spell.
cast
You
the
already
spell.
the reaction, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh
It's a
no.
reaction. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
can.
reaction.
It's going to fail though.
Because it's cutting words, it has to hear something. everything I have is hearing based.
Only cast those spells at things with ears.
I have no. Okay, I take the damage.
All right, and you take 5 damage as the sword just like swipes at you. It just like pinwheels through the air, like.
Could someone deal with the sword, please?
And you back away.
Dying.
All right, and it goes to the top of the round. At the top of the round, the forge begins to glow, and a pulse of power rolls out. The armor
No.
What?
Fuck.
gets back up. The helmet back on, the arm back on, and it's back up.
Crap.
Iggy, your turn.
Is there some kind of a control mechanism for the forge that's begun to work?
In the glow, you see there's a lot of magical runes around levers and various things that could possibly be controls to it on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nothing nearby you.
And the room that we just passed was fuel. That said fuel, and there was also a storeroom. That thing's getting its fuel from somewhere, and I think we should try and turn it off. I'm going to run to the room that says fuel.
Oh.
And I'm going to use my action to open the door.
Okay. You open the door. Inside, you see barrels of oil, sacks of coal, various fuels.
Is anything like attached to like a pipe system that might be leading somewhere?
Okay, so roll
Being
investigation.
fueled from this room. Investigation.
Yeah.
Ooh, 8.
All of these are conventional things and they don't seem to be linked. This seems to actually just be a storeroom.
Great. Okay. This is just a storeroom. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hide.
All right,
And I use my bonus action to hide.
cool. You're away at the back. Thrastark, what are you going to do?
Well, this is fucking great. I see both my buddies just like disappear. I'm like,
Don't worry, I'm here.
I guess I'm gonna keep hitting this. I'm gonna try and knock the sword out.
Okay.
Take another swipe at it.
Ugh.
Bad roll. I get 11 on my attack. I'm pretty sure that's
Does not hit.
Is it still entangled, the armor?
No.
Ah.
Oh, actually, I should roll for it because it started its round there.
Because then you would have advantage.
I would.
With natural 16, it does not entangle.
Okay, cool. I tried to take out the sword. It doesn't work. I'll take a 5-foot step back. Is there a 5-foot step in this? I can never remember in 5th edition.
No.
I've taken a hit. Can I try and disengage?
No.
Disengage is
is
an action.
Okay, cool. I will stay where I am then. Cool.
Okay. Cool. So these things are going to make their attacks. Rolling them all at once.
Oh my gosh.
All in one character.
Dun dun dun.
It's not great.
Okay, one sword misses, the other sword hits, and both armor attacks hit. So the armor damage, roll double ones with the d6. That's 6 damage. And the sword, that's 7.
Okay, so 6 plus 7.
All right, Jak, your turn.
Okay.
Figure out what's going on with that forge.
We have to switch it off.
Okay. So we have to. So our goal is go in, switch off the forge.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna wild shape then.
Cool.
Okay,
Into what?
what are you going to wild shape into?
I'm gonna wild shape.
Don't do a fish.
I don't know that I can do that yet. Big, small.
A ferret.
Spider.
Spider. Okay, I guess, or a snake. Snake? Yeah.
Something that can crawl above it, maybe, or something. I'm not there.
All right, what does your gut say?
My gut says snake.
Okay,
Do it.
you drop down, suddenly
Venomous snake.
a venomous snake.
Correct.
Suddenly-
Spitting cobra.
A spinning cobra.
So I can
You dropped
spit.
out into a snake. Where are you going to move to?
I am gonna move. So how does my movement change now?
Yes.
Can I go further?
What?
I don't know. I don't have snake on here.
Oh, you don't have snake on there. Let's just say the snake gets 30.
Okay. So I'm gonna go as far as
Snakes
it can.
are fast.
Yeah, they're fast. And
Okay,
I'm gonna,
are you going to try sneak past these?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I don't think they're expecting me
He does
to
have
do
that.
that.
30.
Okay.
I'll go past where like I can go up as well. Snakes can climb.
Cool. So you go, these walls are pretty sheer, so that you don't actually have anything to climb on here.
Oh, okay.
You can go around this side, there's a gallery
I'm
and
gonna
more
go
for...
through the vines, the
Okay.
entangled vines.
So you've got 30 foot of movement. You kind of come right up to the sword right over here. Just kind of like, oh, is he going to get me? Roll stealth.
Okay, and that's now with different.
Yeah, I would say with advantage because you're a snake.
Okay,
Snakes are very stealthy.
they're very stealthy.
Yeah, you're a sneaky snake.
Sneaky snake.
It's not great.
Okay.
You have plus
So-
3 to your stealth as a snake.
+3.
Yes.
So 9.
But with advantage is a 9.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 6.
Okay. Legacy.
Oh god, I'm gonna get attacked. I'm gonna get cut in half.
Can I get to Thrastock? Can I get him within touching distance?
Yeah,
should be able
you
to.
can.
Can I get to him and roll Cure Wounds again?
Okay. How many spells do you have left?
Sorry?
This will be your last one.
I have, no, because I've been using level
then-
1 and level 2, so I'm going to use level 1. So I'm going to, you don't need that much, do you?
I don't know, man. They tried to turn me into sushi
12.
just now.
12.
12.
Cool.
12 hit points. Thanks, man.
Cool,
All right.
So I have 1 first level and 2 second levels left.
Okay. Top of the round, the forge glows. Nothing else seems to happen.
Crap.
Iggy, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try and I'm going to run as far as I can forward. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to dash through the which way is like where I'm going to incur the least amount of opportunity attack.
I think you can squeeze by here.
Okay, so I'm going to try to squeeze past the armor.
So you're going to dash, you say?
I'm going to use my action to disengage from the armor to like avoid
Okay.
it trying to hit me.
Question? Is the entangle still on?
Oh crap! Yeah, is it still on your entangle?
I don't know, I'm a snake now.
The entangle.
As a snake, you would still have concentration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh.
Cool.
Which means I'm going to get entangled if I run past.
So no, it's not on.
Unless you said you...
No, so it probably is still on then, I guess.
Yeah. Then it would be.
Are you going to do it?
I'll have to.
I'm going to try. Yeah, I'm going to try run through her entangle. What's the DC? 13, 14.
The DC for entangle.
14. I get entangled. Oh!
Sorry guys, I hate to be that guy.
Yeah, no. That's
Cool. You get entangled like right by the armor.
Is the
Like-
armor entangled as well?
No, it
broke.
passed.
Jack, let go of the entangle.
I think Jack's a snake right now.
I don't care. Snaky Jack.
All right.
We're
Thrastock, your turn.
I'm still going to swing the sword.
Such an
then
evil
I'll
laugh
put
at the
the hunter's mark on.
DM.
literally doing what you said.
19, so that's actually going to be a hit.
Okay, good.
19.
19 plus 6, like...
Yes, are you hitting the armor?
no, I'm hitting the sword. I was still
Okay.
attacking it. It's got
Cool,
the hunter's
yeah.
mark on it. That's why I'm still hitting it, because the hunter's mark means I'll get extra damage.
How do you hit a sword until it dies?
Gotta find out what's holding the sword.
15 damage?
15 damage. Cool. The sword's not looking good.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Okay,
so-
well, that's useful.
You hit
Yeah.
the sword with your sword.
yeah.
sword is
Sword
better.
fight.
So,
I suppose you hit
Hit the sword with the sword. That's your turn?
exactly. Yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, I'm just going to keep hitting these things and trying to get aggro until my teamies can figure out this whole...
Okay. Iggy, this armor like
Oh, crap.
raises up its like 2 armored gauntlets and brings them down on you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds bad.
1 bad and 1 nat 20.
Oh!
Iggy's a tough dwarf.
Okay, so that's 13.
13 all together.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Okay. Jack,
Yeah.
this sword right in front of you
Yeah.
just homes in on Thrastock.
Oh.
Drop the entangle.
And it hits you with a 19.
It's me.
No,
Oh.
Thrastock.
Hits into... Thrastock, yeah.
It's 5 damage.
Okay.
And this other sword swings forward to slash you and misses.
Okay.
All right. Jack,
Yes.
you're a snake.
Yes.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to stop concentrating on the entangle. Is that a bonus action?
No, I think that's just free action.
Okay.
The vines immediately just shrivel
And I'm
and just kind of
gonna-
turn to dust.
I'm gonna dash as Snaky.
Snake dash.
Try and get to the yeah.
Try and dash to there.
Yeah, because I need to turn this thing off.
Okay.
Somehow.
Okay, I'm going to say you get to there. You slither right underneath the sword, and it pays no attention to you.
Lucky.
Cool.
Ooh.
Okay,
That's interesting.
Legacy, your turn.
Because you're a snake.
Okay. I have a harpoon from back from last.
Oh yeah, we have
last
Yeah, you do.
Can I, with all my limited strength, throw the harpoon at the armor?
Okay, yes.
Okay. What do I need to roll to try and get a hit?
So it's 18. You need to roll a 19 or a natural 20 because you have a -1 to strength, and you don't have proficiency in harpoons.
Okay. So I need to roll a 19 or 20.
Yeah.
You'll do it.
Do it.
You're
I
gonna-
believe in you.
10?
That's half of 20.
I got half a 20. So that's.
Iggy, this like harpoon just like whoosh, next to you, slides forward.
Legacy, that's not your strong point.
Sorry. And I can't.
Play your
For my
guitar.
bonus, I can't do cure wounds again. Oh,
How
no.
many
a bonus.
spells do you have?
I've got a lot of spells.
Oh.
But I think you've run out of spell slots, right?
No, I have one more first level and 2 second levels.
Really? Gosh, so many spells.
Yeah,
Maybe save
Okay.
it to the end.
Yeah, 4 first level and
4 and
2 second level.
No, you said 3.
3 second level.
We went over it before. with the-
Yeah. Okay, great. Cool. You know what's up. I believe you. Why would you cheat me?
I wouldn't lie to you.
Legacy.
Legacy. You just sound.
Classic
you sound
Legacy. All right. What are you gonna do?
Okay.
Wait, so
I'm
I
not-
can't.
Oh wait, it's not your turn. It's Legacy's turn.
I wanted to cure you from your wounds,
But he can't now because you have to touch me.
but am I not within touching distance because I'm right by Thrastock?
Yeah, you are. You can just step over here and touch him.
Okay, I do that.
Okay.
Cool.
Ooh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah, heal.
Do you want to move anywhere else?
12.
12. Nice.
I'm dead.
Okay, you're done. You're standing there, just like hovering next to the two of them.
Just healing like a badass. Just heal. You guys can thank me later.
All right, the forge glows.
Thank you now. Oh, crap.
And nothing happens. Iggy, your turn.
Okay, Iggy is going to disengage as an action and then dash. So run and then bonus action dash towards the forge.
Okay.
So as a rogue, I get dash as a bonus action.
Okay. So you dodge and weave. You drop down and roll underneath this floating sword. So you say 60 feet.
50 because I'm a dwarf.
50, yeah.
Yeah. So I need.
You get to that first dead goblin body. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Thrastock, your turn.
Okay, it's time to keep hitting. I'm going to stay on the sword that I have been attacking before. Ooh, I rolled an 18, so 24.
That hits.
Okay.
Your minimum's going to take this down, I think, unless you roll really badly.
Oh.
That takes it down.
The sword deanimates, clatters on the ground.
Okay, as
Well
my
done, Thrastock.
bonus action, I will move the hunter's mark onto the suit of armor.
Boom. Good.
Done.
All right. So, animated armor's turn. This animated armor is going to close in on you. Make its 2 attacks.
We have a meat shield and Thrastock.
And they are futile. Cling, cling, cling. You've got your zone in.
Nice.
The sword swings forward at you, and that also just like off the back of your like armor.
Some luck.
All right, and Iggy,
Oh.
this pile of chains
No. No,
What?
nothing happens. It's fine.
It's just a pile of chains.
immediately darts towards you, and is going to roll its attack. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, no. So yeah. Bum, bum, bum. 15.
Does not hit.
Yo. This thing
Sure.
starts to like, and you like manage to like nimbly like whoop, 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 outside of it as it starts like crackling at your feet.
Nobody hits night.
Yeah. But now suddenly you see like wait a minute. There's chains here. There's some other like weapons around. Other bits of machinery. Roll investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah, investigate that.
Iggy,
Investigated the
you have insight. You know, you just Sherlock Holmes the dust. that is on this goblin is thick. The dust on various other parts of the room are not thick. And you can see like some paths back and forth. Then you identify a couple of things that aren't covered in dust. Another like pile of chains, a bit of machinery down in the corner. And you can also see that there are paths kind of around. But all the bodies covered in dust. Also, this is the only room where the dust is thick on the floor and there are bodies.
Is there any dust on? Is there like a dust clean button or a something or a rune?
No.
And you said there's a piece of machinery that doesn't have dust on it.
Yeah, this thing.
Okay. What does it look like, that piece of machinery?
Oh, well, as a dwarf, you know that this looks like an automated forge hammer.
Ah.
You know, it would be the kind of like pneumatic machine that could go, you know, and a smith would like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it my turn? No, it's not my turn.
Oh,
Yes, it was.
Things
It was
just
the
attacked you,
chains
and
to-
then I gave you this free investigation, like a fool, like a damned fool. Jak, your turn. You're a snake.
Snack.
Snake.
You're a snake.
Can I cast a spell while I'm a snake?
No.
Where am I trying to go? I'm
You're
trying
going to the forge. Go to the machine.
Want
Go
to
to-
turn it off?
Okay.
Push a button.
Okay, I'm going there.
Okay.
Dash. Snakey.
Snake dash.
Sneak.
Move about it like a
Can
snake.
I?
You get all the way up to here,
Okay.
and there is a body who's not dressed as a monk. It's not a goblin. It's a dwarf. He's got cracked glasses like on his face, and he looks like deeply wounded, like, you know, the dried blood underneath the dust on his body
But he's dusty.
is dusty. And in his hand is a silver hammer. It seems kind of larger and more ornate than either a forge hammer or a weapon hammer. It's covered in magical sigils and such. And it's clasped in his hand.
But he's dead.
He's dead, yeah.
But he's
Still holding it.
okay.
And he has his beard forked in 3.
That sounds like someone who's thrice bearded.
Yes, it does. But I can't. I think I've used it. I can't do anything, can I? Because I dashed it.
No, so you can, as a bonus action, come out of wild shape. That's up to you.
But then those things are gonna. That hammer's probably gonna come alive, and bash me.
Or we need the hammer.
Anyway, 5, 4, 3,
Come out,
2.
come out, come out.
Okay, I'm out. Okay.
No!
All right, Legacy, your turn.
Okay, I want to get out of the battle zone.
Mm-hmm.
Can I dash towards? Because I've just seen Jak unsnake herself. Can I
Yeah.
dash towards her direction?
There are these things in the way. Unless you disengage, you'll get attacks of. They will have attacks of opportunity on you.
Can't you send? Oh no, you can't.
Can I? I want to use. I only have 2 second level spell slots.
No, don't.
I've got nothing that I could possibly do here.
What cantrips do you have?
Yeah.
I have friends and vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery, the armor.
They can't hear him.
They can't. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Everything that I have is based on.
Don't you have like a crossbow?
Where's
do
the
have a crossbow.
Against art. Okay, I take out my crossbow.
Cool. Shoot
And I
shoot it.
I shoot it at the armor.
Shoot it. Shoot the armor.
Shoot the armor.
Shoot it.
Shoot it in its face.
Shoot it, Legacy.
Shoot it.
Legacy, shoot it.
Roll D20 first.
D20 first.
Yeah. Oh, don't know.
Automatic miss.
It's a 16.
You take your crossbow on, you juggle it, it falls on the ground and goes off. Hits the ceiling.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Legacy.
I can't believe I just dropped everything. What a freaking useless character I have.
Yep. Classic Legacy.
So, there's a lot going on, okay?
To be honest, we're all a bit.
We're all a bit tense.
Yeah.
Just had a fight with my dad in a dream world. Now we walked through a hallway
Scary.
with 100 decapitated heads hanging out.
A lot of
Now we're
decapitated heads.
fighting
Yeah.
reanimated armor that keeps reanimating in a forge town.
Okay.
And
We're all in the same room.
yeah, I'm just saying, I'm feeling a little bit tense, and I can't grab my crossbow.
All right, end of that round and start of the new round. The forge glows, and this sword pops up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hold on, I have a quick question.
Yes.
What is a forge? How do I turn it off? Is it what makes the weapons?
It's
Save this question for this.
yeah.
But yeah, a sword is like where smiths like make weapons. Yeah.
I do know that if you make a forge cold, it doesn't function anymore.
yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
Buckets. We need buckets and we
Iggy.
need water.
Iggy, your turn.
Iggy's going to disengage from the chain,
Okay.
and he's going to dash as far as he can towards the forge. Am I close enough to maybe recognize what these runes say or what they do?
You're going to go straight to the
As
forge.
far as I can towards the forge.
Okay. Yeah, this is written in technical Dwarvish, and it looks like someone who's got a very precise grasp of things. At the top, there are various like settings and various warnings of like stay back when active, don't touch this. But there is a very clear stop sigil to the left. To the left of the forge. So not where the body is, but to the left.
I shouted, Jak, push that one! Push it, it switches it off, it says stop.
Okay.
All right.
My turn.
Cool. Thrastok.
Guys, I cannot keep doing this forever. They keep coming back.
We're going to switch it off, don't worry.
Right, I am going to... time to start enough holding back. I'm going to turn and Vow of Enmity as a bonus action on the armor. So that gives me advantage on my attacks against it. And I still also have my Hunter's Mark because I transferred that last round. So
nice.
roll 19 on my attacks, that's 25. I got 13 damage on
13
my
damage.
attack.
Okay, cool.
Smash.
Cool. 13 damage. That's your turn?
Yep, I mean, I'm
Great.
standing here tanking and hitting. Like, you guys need to understand, I'm doing my job.
You're doing very well.
All right.
Hey, I turned into a snake.
I healed like 50,000 points there.
Yeah, absolutely.
One sword hits, and one of the armors hit. One of the armors attack, and does 8 damage. And the sword does flip 10 damage.
18 damage, okay.
Yeah, they both
I
rolled
said, can't
max.
keep doing this.
All right. Iggy,
Yeah.
the big piece of
Jak?
metal here, the automated
I'm
automatic
next to the
forge,
machine thing.
the automatic hammering thing, begins twitching and moving.
Crap.
And stands up on its stumpy little legs.
Oh!
It's like girl.
It's like a...
Oh my god, it's huge.
Stands up and stomps over to you.
No, it doesn't. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
Oh dear. I'm really sorry about this.
Oh, that's a lot of dice, I can hear.
There's a lot of attacks.
Oh.
And its little hammers go. Some just like pound the air, but as it gets its eye in, your AC is 16. Although that, only one of it hits. Yes. Only one of the hammers thwack into you, and you take 8 damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, it doesn't look good. On the other side, this chain that was lying next to him twitches to life and attacks you. And tries to wrap around you. And with a 17,
It does.
it does. And you are like your legs like get like wound up in this chain.
You need to press the button.
Cool, cool,
I'm a
cool.
little tied up right now.
All right. And this chain here is going to move its 10 foot of motion.
We are seriously outnumbered.
Question,
Yep.
does the hammer come alive? No.
The hammer does not come alive, no.
Can you reach?
All right.
Try.
That was their turn. Jak, your turn. You are, Because
Push
it's
the
your
off
turn,
button.
you must take crushing damage as the chains begin to squeeze around you. And you're going to take...
Oh no.
11 crushing damage as this thing starts squeezing on you. You can use your action to try and escape.
Okay.
Press the button.
Oh my gosh, shush. Okay, I'm gonna try and escape.
Okay, cool. That is a strength save.
Oh no.
Oh,
Fuck you, John.
And that's my action.
That's your action. You can still have a free object
move.
interaction.
Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, great.
It's on.
Oh, great. An 8.
8 does not do it.
Doesn't
No.
do it.
No.
And that's my turn.
Yeah, so you can still take your bonus actions, but you can't move.
If hidden step is a bonus action, can I do it again, or can I only do it once per short rest?
I believe it's 1 per short rest.
Okay, so I can't even disguise myself.
Are your hands wrapped up, or is it just your legs that are wrapped up?
At this stage, I'm just going to say that it's your legs wrapped up.
So can I try and grab for the hammer?
Do you want to grab for the hammer or the stop switch?
What's closer to me?
I'm going to say that they're both equally distant.
Okay, stop switch.
yes.
Okay. You are very tall.
Yes, I am.
I'm going to say that you can reach this if you can make a successful acrobatics check to just stretch completely out and get that one pinky up there. Because it's not a test of strength, it's a test of stretchiness.
I mean, my acrobatics are not great either.
All right.
Let's see. Natural 20!
Yes! Come on, hit that button.
It is just too far away. You're and you hear like almost your like shoulders straining and popping as you like get it. Yes. And the forge below dims and goes out. The objects keep moving.
Now they're not going to get
They won't
regenerated.
get up. They won't get up again.
Okay.
All right. Legacy, your turn.
Okay. I use second level spell slots to cast Cure Wounds on Thrastok again.
Okay.
Let's keep
Thanks.
sending a button, dude.
Fine,
Keeps
he's-
coming in, going out.
14.
14, nice. The health just kind of flows in and flows out. It's a nice
Well,
little
Cure
circle.
Wounds is insane. It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got like my balm that gives you like +2 health.
And then I can't move past anyone. Everyone's in the way between.
Everyone's in the way.
Then
Yeah.
I'll stay around. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Which means that it is the beginning of the round. The forge is cold. Iggy, your turn.
Does Iggy see that hammer?
Yes, you can see the hammer.
Does it look like a hammer? Does it look like a significant magical, like something that's could
Very
be
much. Ceremonial, at least.
ceremonial at least? Iggy's going to disengage
Okay.
as a bonus action from that creature, and he's going to run to the corpse of what I'm assuming is Kona that I spearheaded,
Yeah.
and I'm going to grab that hammer.
Okay. Yeah, you can do all that. You pick up the hammer. It is light, silver. It shines, and as your like hands close around it, it glows. Woo.
This is doing something. Does it feel like I'm gaining any power from it?
No, but you can read in Dwarvish on like the head. It says Soul Taker.
Soul Taker.
Oh.
It's a Soul Taker. That's all I know. Crap. Okay.
All right. Do you want to do anything else? That's
I
your
can't do
turn.
anything else.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my turn.
Right. That's your turn. Thrastok, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite. So if I hit this thing now, I will do extra thunder damage. But
Great.
let's see whether we get the hit.
Oh, come on.
Still have the... Yeah, I still have the bonus from my advantage. I get 20 on my attack.
That hits.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So now I do plus 2d6. And it also has to make a DC 12 save. It doesn't say which type. I think it's a strength save. Armor's probably pretty strong. Anyway. Let's roll the dice first. 10, 11, 12. 16 damage. There's a colossal crack as I smash my sword into this thing. Takes 16 damage, and if it makes it save, it's fine. If not, it will be knocked 10 feet back and thrown.
It is knocked back, tumbling apart. Cool. How much damage did you say?
16.
16?
Yeah.
It's enough to break it apart.
Nice, for that stock.
Cool.
That's what I was trying to do with the unseen servant like 5 rounds ago.
All right. The 2 swords are going to attack you. Oh, is that your turn?
Yeah, that was my turn.
All right. 2 swords are going to attack you. 1 hits, and you take 4 damage.
Oh, okay.
Not so bad.
This chain is going to... can I make it to Legacy? Yeah, I can make it to Legacy.
No.
And it's going to attack Legacy.
Sorry, I can't quite see this legacy. Does it have to go past me to get a legacy?
Yeah, they got to be like in range of you.
Do I get
Yeah.
into?
No, they're not moving out of.
Okay.
They're moving into, but not out of.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Okay, Legacy. The chain kind of comes at you, but it slides around on your crossbow.
Finally good for something.
All right. The automated smith turns to you, Jak. Steps forward, and with its multiple attacks,
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
it's just not going to be good at all
No.
for you.
It's going to be very bad.
okay, that is, you only have 12 AC, so this hits, and this hits. So
Okay.
3 hits.
Nice. And I'm tied up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's advantage.
No.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Why?
All right, let me
This is going to be so
roll that.
It'll
bad.
be good.
1 more hit. Cool. All right, that's 10, that's 12, plus 6, 18.
18 damage.
18 damage.
Crap.
Oh my god.
How much?
These automatic hammers just come up and go. Iggy, you just see Jak being smacked around.
No, Jak.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my gosh, I'm very, very ill.
Legacy, please help. Cure wounds.
That chain is still on you, but it's not doing anything else because it damages you on your turn. All right.
No, I'm going to be damaged again.
Yeah, on your turn. And it's the start of your turn. And you take 6 damage.
Run away.
Oh my god.
Crap. What was that? Oh.
Can I wild shape?
Um,
I get 2 per short rest.
Into
yeah, you
something
can wild
small.
shape as an action.
Okay. I'm gonna turn into Snakey again.
Okay.
No.
So as these things start squeezing,
Yeah.
you just into a snake and slither out from them as they just kind of clank up apart. All right. Do you want to move?
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna go. What else is in this room?
There is a gallery that runs around the side there. There are workbenches along the side. There are some fallen pillars and stuff. But other than that, the forge and the entrance, that's it.
Okay, I'm just gonna go out of the line of sight, out of the chain and the thing. So just to the other side of that platform where I am.
Okay. Cool. Let's put you over there. And
Yeah.
as you move out, these things just seem to ignore you as a snake.
Thank goodness.
Oh.
All right. Legacy, your turn.
Just remind me again, the doors were stores, fuel, and what was the other one? There was 3 doors. 3 doors down.
The third one was this room.
Oh, was this the
Yeah.
third? No, there were 3, weren't there? Wasn't there?
There was dormitories
Fuel, stores,
and this room and the armory.
I just
spares.
small
Oh,
map, yeah.
spares.
Spares.
Oh,
Yeah,
was there?
sorry,
Was there a
spares.
spares?
Yeah.
Armory, yeah, spares, fuel, stores, and then this room.
Ah, I didn't write down
I
spares.
wonder what would be in a spares room for this kind of place.
I'm assuming spares.
Yeah, spares of what? Okay, can I? There's no more swords or anything in front of me, right? There's still a sword floating.
Yeah, there are 2 swords and there's a chain right in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna do the one wise thing I can do, which is retreat back to the spares room because I've got nothing.
Okay, are you going to disengage?
I'm gonna disengage.
Cool. You disengage and you can go 30 foot back to basically the entrance. You can't make it to the spares room yet. All right.
Bardic inspirations.
Cool.
I have no more spell.
Beginning of the turn, the forge stays dark. Iggy, your turn.
Okay, now I've got the chain and this effing machine next to me.
You got the hammer.
I've got the hammer. Let's risk it for the biscuit. I'm going to move as far away from these things as possible.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Disguise Self to make myself look like the injured or the dead Kona.
Interesting move.
Very cool.
And then I'm going to say, stop! And I'm going to hold up the hammer and hope something happens.
That's great thinking, though.
Okay,
so your voice is unchanged, right?
I mean, I have no idea what he sounds like, so I'm just going to be like, stop, possibly. in Dwarvish.
Okay, great. Nothing happens to the chains. They don't do anything. The machine doesn't seem to pay any attention to it either.
Crap.
You moved to, what, 30 foot
As
back?
in they're ignoring me?
No, they're still...
Oh.
They
So
still...
I moved 25 away.
25 away.
I use my action to cast the spell. Do I notice that it's unaffected?
Yeah, they don't... There's no change.
I'm going to use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
25 feet away.
That way, back towards the door?
As far away. Actually, where are these paths leading? Is there a path leading out of
Yeah,
the
so
room?
there's a gallery that's high up, kind of around the side. You can see that there's some collapsed things up here that you can use to get up to it.
I'm going to run up there, so maybe at least the hammer machine can't follow me.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you managed to climb up there.
Cool.
Didn't you use the hammer to hit the things?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
It's a ceremonial hammer. It looks like. It doesn't look like a battle hammer.
All right.
Or a hammer.
Thrastock, your turn.
Alrighty then, I'm going to cast Bane on the 4 targets. How many targets do I have within 30 feet?
3.
Okay, I'll use my action to cast Bane on those 3 targets near me.
Okay.
The save is a charisma save. I don't know how good a sword's charisma save is, you know.
Okay. So,
DC 12.
okay, well, I guess I'm going to roll for them anyway.
I mean, they can use it for 12.
DC 12.
Yeah.
One of them actually... what the heck? With a -5, 2 of them still make it.
What?
With a natural
Magic
18 and
swords.
19. So one sword is baned.
Okay, so that's subtract 1d4 in every attack or save.
Okay, so that's the sword. This is the baned sword. I'm going to give
Maintain
you
my
a red
defensive
dice
position.
and a red d4.
Okay. So that's
Okay.
a spell.
Bane.
All right.
You were really born in the
Change it around. Okay.
Born in the dark.
Any other turn?
No, that's casting spell. No,
Okay.
I'll maintain my position.
Cool. Well, these things are going to attack you then. Let's start with the baned sword.
Not attack me.
Bane sword misses. Regular sword 16 misses. And the chains of crushing 12 misses. Yeah, you just hot foot around there as these things kind of. All right. Iggy, you're up there. These guys have 25 foot. This thing lumbers towards you.
Don't
This
chase your
chain
master. Don't
starts
chase
to
your
move,
master.
wriggling along, but it wriggles very slowly. All right, that's their turn. Jak, you're a snake.
I am a snake.
You can't get to me in any way, can you? No, I'm way outside.
Yeah, you're far away. I wonder if I can. That thing, that punching guy, has it got like a mouth there?
Yeah.
So can I spit in its mouth?
I don't think it's the time for that
That's a spitting
sort of...
cobra.
I mean, yeah, okay, you can make your attack.
So could I attack it, but then also?
I'm gonna, yeah, you got like a 30-foot range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move in within range of it and then spit at it.
And then can I move away afterwards?
Yeah, sure.
So you have +5 to hit
Okay.
Roll your attack.
And it's a 1d1 piercing damage plus 2d4 poison if you hit.
Okay, wait, so 10 plus
5.
5,
Plus 5?
15. That probably doesn't.
That does not hit.
Okay, spit and slither away.
It just
very
like splatters on it and just kind of.
Gross. So gross.
Yeah.
Okay, so I basically have to move. I'm going to move to the other side.
This way?
Well, or can I just sort of be where I am?
Yeah, you can stay in the room. Yeah, you can just kind of hang around here.
Okay, cool.
Like,
I just need to be far away because I'm not well.
Okay. Legacy.
I check out what's in the spares room.
Spares, you find a lot of bits and pieces like regular old flywheels, hammerheads, hafts. It's like spare parts. Just trays and trays of spare parts, sharpening discs.
Is there
kind of
nothing
stuff.
useful? Nothing I can use to...
I mean, it's all very useful. It's spares.
nothing useful in this situation. There's nothing that I can make into a weapon.
I mean, they can all be made into weapons. Nothing that's going to help you in this
nothing
scenario.
That's gonna help me. Okay.
Yes.
Fine.
Can I get a weapon from where the...
From the...
You've got a weapon. You've got a crossbow.
You can have like a nice little like spare kind of like forge hammer. You're like, oh yeah, this is
I
good.
mean, that's...
Go sword fight.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna grab a hammer.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a hammer. I'm gonna put that on my list of stuff I have.
And you're going to come back.
And I'm gonna come back with hammer.
There he is with his hammer.
We're doing really well.
All right, Iggy, your turn.
The forge, does it have somewhere like a slot or something that could have inserted the soul taker into?
No.
No, okay. Then I'm going to shout at the big machine and at the chain. Come get me, you rust buckets. And I'm going to run along the gallery.
Nice burn, Iggy.
It's not a vicious mockery, but it's something.
Are you dashing?
I'm going to dash along, yes. So use my bonus action to dash. And then I'm going to, as far as I can there. What is on this gallery? What do I see?
So this looks kind of just like a gantry that you can see that there are chains and apparatus up here that would have moved like heavy objects. You know, if you wanted to lift like a block of steel or an anvil and move them into place, like pulleys and stuff up here. You see that straight ahead of you on this gallery, there's a part where it's been smashed. There's scorch marks on the wall, and it's a small jump that you'd have to try and make.
Okay, but I've run my full distance there.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Are any of these...
Scary.
Is there dust settled on the controls of the gantry?
Yeah.
There's dust settled. I'm going to try and activate the gantry to see if I can make... Is there some kind of like a crane that I could... in this room?
Yes, there is.
Yay! Let's try it. I'm gonna pull a lever to see what
So here
I'm
the
gonna try to
controls
figure
up
out which
here?
lever does what. I'm gonna try to figure out which lever is the
Okay,
right
cool. Roll an intelligence check with proficiency with your mining experience.
Okay. So
Dwarven engineering.
Okay. So intelligence plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Okay. 14.
14. It's a bit like... One thing that you realize is that though there's dust on stuff, nothing is rusty,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nothing else yet.
Yeah. So there's like a crane in the middle, and it kind of like drops, swings around, and you get a sense of being able to move it, and it's got a large steel hook on the bottom.
Okay, cool. And I'm not controlling it yet.
No.
Okay.
That's your turn.
Guys, I'm going to hook these things. It's like
Grasslock,
playing
your
that
turn.
game.
Me?
Yep.
Right. I guess I'm just going to keep trying to hit things. Maybe come up with a solution there. I shout. Did I transfer the Hunter's Mark as my bonus action off the armor? Don't think I did, so I'll do that this turn. It's last administered. Okay, I'm just going to try and hit the sword one of the swords that is not stained.
Okay.
Nope. My action.
Nope. All right, that's your action.
Dice.
Dice is cursed.
The sword that's baned is going to make its attack.
It's cursed.
That's -3 for that. Oh, and this is not baned. This other sword does hit, and you take 6 damage.
Okay.
And on that note, Iggy's going to go wee. Sorry, guys.
Wee wee.
Okay, are we breaking?
What?
No, I desperately. You don't have to. You just got to carry on.
Can I carry on?
Okay, cool.
Okay, we'll just like loop Iggy in the thing. Yeah. All right, and now the chains are going to try and attack you. And with a natural 2, they fail.
Maybe
Okay, that's good.
take it again.
And with a natural 2, they fail.
Okay.
Okay. This thing is going to keep adjust and lumber towards Iggy.
Oh no.
This chain is going to wriggle up onto the gantry. And those are their turns. Jak, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try and attack that big guy again by like spitting at him.
By spitting at him. Okay, you got to go within 30 foot to spit. Go. No, that's not that. And roll your attack.
Oh, 15 again. Doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. Oh, I can't do. If I'm a snake, I can't do bomb with the summer court, can I?
No.
Can't do anything else.
No.
Okay, but can I go? Do I have any movement left?
Yeah. Got like 30 foot of movement.
So I'm gonna go towards Legacy.
All right.
I don't know if that's wise.
Slither, 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 slither. Okay. All right. Jak, that's your turn.
Yep, that's it.
Legacy, your turn.
Not being
Can I move towards Jak? Is it
Yeah, you can move up to support Thrastark. You'd be back here, but then there are things in the way.
So I can't quite get to Jak. I can't reach Jak.
No.
Okay, so
Like, Jak, you're a snake.
yeah, but I also see that Jak is like not doing well even as a snake. So I need to.
Well, actually, when you are in wild shape, you take on additional hit points from that shape.
Oh.
So if you take more damage as a snake, that can knock you out of wild shape.
But it won't. So I've got more hit points than I had when I was.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not a lot more because it's the strength of a snake, which I think is like 5 hit points.
But okay, so
Okay.
I still have my big ass hammer I got from the spares.
Yeah, I mean a medium hammer. You're not very strong.
It's a big ass hammer for me. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just about able to swing it around, and I try and hit. There's a sword right in front of us, right?
Yes.
Or chain.
And chain.
Okay, so I take my big ass hammer.
Yep.
And I direct a swing. I can reach the chains.
Yes, you reach the chains.
Oh wait, is the chains or the sword probably the more dangerous? The sword is probably the more. Can I hit a sword?
You can hit the sword.
I want to aim for the sword. Swinging for a sword.
All right, roll.
What am I rolling? A D20.
D20.
I gotta say that the chains would probably be easier to hit.
Yeah.
But what's going to be more damaging to Thrastark? Okay, I'm going to aim for the chains.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aim for the chains.
Aim for the chains.
Never mind.
Remember, -1. What do you get?
So I get a 1.
The whole one.
Surprisingly,
glad
Legacy
you-
went.
Glad you got that hammer.
Nice. Good. All right. Iggy, your turn.
Iggy is going to try and control that crane now to either like hook or at least smash into the
The big
forge
thing.
Okay, cool.
thingy, the hammer thingy.
Yeah, the automatic smith.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Roll an attack using your dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dexterity with proficiency or just dexterity?
Without proficiency.
Okay. So
Yeah, you never used this as a weapon before.
16.
16. What is this? That is its AC.
Yes.
So you managed to get this to drop this large hook, swing it under part of the chain, and it is grappled.
Got it. Is there a mechanism that I can kind of try and lift it off the ground?
Yeah.
I do that.
So it kind of it's little feet going, and it's kind of swinging up in the air.
Nice.
Okay.
Great job, Iggy.
All right.
And then that chain's still coming towards me.
Yeah, very
Okay,
slowly.
I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna keep it there. If I let go of this, is it gonna collapse or is it kind of?
No, it looks
stuck
like
in
it's
place?
locked in.
Okay, it's locked in. Good.
Yeah.
Then that's my turn.
Thrastark.
Alrighty then, I'm still fighting 2 swords in a chain? 3 swords?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 swords and train.
Keep trying to hit the same guy that I just hit before.
Okay.
That I just tried to hit before. Ooh, I get 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay, nice action.
Things
Cool.
are so
Okay.
strong.
Cool. Bane sword. Miss. Regular sword. Hit. 8 damage. And chain is going to go for Legacy. And 11 does not hit Legacy. Dang.
But this is what I get for trying to help you guys.
All right. The chain crawls along.
Chains.
This thing swings, running its little legs. And that's their move. Jak, your turn.
Oh, God.
Come to me.
Okay, but I need to do something. I need to do some form of attack, but I'm not. I'm just slithering around now. Okay, I'm gonna I'm very unhelpful.
You're just going slithering around spitting at people.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I didn't know that I mean, I've got the same hit
You
points.
turned off the forge. That was a big deal.
That was
That
a
was a big
good
deal.
guy. We needed that forge to switch
That
off.
was
Yeah.
a big deal, and because I was a snake, they're not attacking me right now. But I need to be more helpful. Is there anything else that we need to get done in here? Is there anything?
Well, getting rid of this hitting the swords.
Attack it.
Hitting things.
Yeah,
I
hit
think
it with
the
a
hitting
shillelagh.
things stage.
So then I've got to come out of wild shape.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Legacy so that he can cure me.
As a snake, you can slither past this and it'll ignore you.
I have one more.
Okay. Sorry?
As a snake, you can slither past the chain and it will ignore you.
Cool. Then I'm gonna come out of wild shape as a bonus. I'm gonna shillelagh the chain.
Okay, so you haven't cast a lady, so it's just hitting it with a regular stick.
Regular stuff.
And I can't cast it.
No, because you've used your bonus action. So you're just hitting it with the stick. Don't worry.
Hit it with the stick.
Okay.
Hit it with the stick.
Or can I thorn whip it rather?
You can thorn whip it, yeah.
Because that's, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thorn
My
whip it.
quarterstaff is a bit lame. Okay, so I'm gonna thorn whip.
You don't
I'm
need to
gonna
be as close.
I'm gonna thorn whip the sword.
Okay.
Okay. 16.
16 hits.
Thank goodness.
I think this is the first time Thorn Whip's hit.
Yeah.
Success.
Success. Okay, and then 1d6. 5.
And you pull it
5.
towards you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which isn't.
I don't know if that's helpful.
It's kind of
Pulls it
like
away from
up in the
Casper.
sword, like up in the chains.
Just you pull it out of my threatened area.
Yeah.
All right.
But it has to be
Legacy.
voluntarily used for opportunity.
I use my last Cure Wounds to second level spell.
Thank you.
Cast it onto
oh my god, and it's
Jak.
so bad.
So it's 7.
Cool.
Okay,
Yes,
I
so
literally
seven.
rolled 2
I
ones.
mean, do you want the other healing?
Yeah.
You know. Like,
All right, top of the round. Iggy.
Iggy is
It's something.
going
Yeah,
to
something.
keep this thing like twiddling in the air, and I'm going to turn my bow onto the chain, and I'm going to try and shoot the chain.
Okay.
18 to hit.
18 hits the chain.
Okay, I don't have sneak attack, so it's just 8 damage.
8 damage.
And then I'm going to take a step back, and I'm going to run, and try and jump over onto the other side. Yeah.
Cool. Roll athletics.
13.
13.
Yeah.
You make it.
Yeah, good
Yes.
job.
Bum, bum, bum. You can make it all the way to the far end of this.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Iggy is killing it.
What is on that platform? What do I see?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
What is on the following platform?
A gantry level and then stairs down to near where the entrance
Okay,
is.
cool.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. Cool. Thrastock.
Keep hitting things.
Keep on hitting.
Okay. 20.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
20. Yeah.
I'm doing some damage here. Terrible roll. 7 damage on the same sword.
It's a,
All right.
It's,
That
it's
sword
a,
is out.
It's a thing.
Yay.
Not sure. How many things we faced with now? A chain
Just-
and a sword, yeah?
Chain and sword.
Okay, cool. Well,
Technically,
assuming
2
the big
chains.
robot guy doesn't get out.
2 chains.
Oh, so is the big guy out of the...
Yeah, he's out of the game.
Because he's just hanging,
Yeah.
swinging around. Okay.
He doesn't look smart enough to figure out what's wrong. Yeah. His feet just keep on like pedaling.
Punching. Okay.
He's very cute.
No, he's not. He beat
Okay,
me
cool.
up so badly.
All right. Swords. Bane sword. Does not hit because he's baned. And the chain is going to go for you, Legacy.
I want to be off the chain.
And that wraps around you. The chain wraps around you.
Of course it
That's
does.
what happened to me. Sorry, now.
Cool. You are restrained by the chain.
Oh, now I can do my super
This
fighting
thing
moves. that I've been
creeps
doing.
along.
How do we stop
All
these
right.
things being in charge?
Jak, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to...
Hit the chain.
No, because if I hit... Can I hit the chain without hitting Legacy?
Roll insight.
That's 20.
Yep.
Plus your insight.
16 plus insight. Where's my insight?
Under.
History somewhere with it.
Oh, plus 4. So 20.
20.
Come on.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hit him without hurting Legacy.
That's no good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never break
Okay,
the
so I
chain.
have to just leave you for a second and just go for the sword.
Could you
Yep.
grab the chains or something?
Just step around and go for the sword. Hit
I'm
the
gonna
sword.
shillelagh it though.
Yeah, you can bonus action, cast Shillelagh on your staff.
Yep. Okay. And is it if it's I don't roll with advantage if it's Bane?
No.
No, I just roll. Yes, 16 plus 5.
Nice.
Okay, and then
1d8.
1d8 plus 3.
3 plus 4 now?
Oh, plus 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you went up a level.
Great.
By the way, we are level 4.
This is the d8, right? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
8
Ace.
plus
Nice.
4.
This sword, you just smack it out of the air like a baseball bat and goes pinwheeling over through the air.
I'm pretty pissed. These
Cling,
things have
clank,
really
clank,
beaten me
clink.
Finally,
Plonk,
Jack
plonk,
is doing
plonk.
something. Gee.
It's like one of those- There we go. All right.
You pressed the button. Ooh.
Legacy,
I
start of
healed-
your turn.
I healed everyone. I healed.
You try to say all this
everyone.
while like the chain begins crushing you, and and you take 11 damage.
I know it's very brutal. These chains are very brutal.
I can't even do the maths here. This is painful.
All right. Legacy, that's your turn. You can use your action to escape.
Turn into a snake.
I can't use my hammer to hit the chain.
You can try.
I'm going to try and hit this chain.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
just getting angry now.
Cool.
Do I have extra points for anger points? I don't, but I...
If you're a barbarian, maybe.
Yeah,
You're not.
I'm
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Okay, so this is d20 minus 1 because of strength, right?
Yeah.
10.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit it.
I just
It's
completely
so
swipe
strong.
and miss. And I have no bonus action. I can't try and wriggle with my...
No, you have to use an action to try and escape. You used your action to hit it with a hammer.
Try and hit with the hammer. I was trying, okay?
Yeah.
This is...
You were very confused by being crushed by the chain.
Painful.
All right,
I'm also
Iggy, your
experienced
turn.
it.
Yeah, you know exactly what's like.
Is there any
Thanks
kind
for
of
running
something that I
away
can
and doing
hide
nothing.
behind on this gantry?
You can hide in the gaps in the gantry here.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to try hide in the gap and shoot from that hidden position. So
Okay.
I can hope. So let me... Oh, that's not very high. 10 for hide. So then
Okay.
if I shoot, do I have advantage? Or does it see me?
No.
Okay, so then I just shoot it normally. With a 12 to hit the chain.
12 does hit the chain.
Hey!
Great.
And I do 8 damage to the chain.
8 damage to the chain. This chain kind of just flops over.
Nice.
Take that, chain.
Chain.
Okay.
So many.
Sorry. All right,
great.
Thrastark, your turn.
Good stuff, lassie. I nod to the Firbolg. Then I step up, sword, put the sword away, and step up and try and like wrench the chain off of.
Thank you.
Okay.
Someone trying to actually help me for once.
Cool. Roll with strength with advantage because you're pulling the chain off him.
Okay, cool.
My strength's minus 1.
21.
Oh.
You pull this chain like off him, and you're like, it's really not that hard. Come on.
Damn, Thrastark?
gosh.
Okay.
All right, the chain is now grappled by you.
How the tables have turned.
How the turntables have...
All right. This chain is going to roll to escape your grapple. And it fails. It's just thrashing around in your arms. Jak, your turn.
I'm
Smack
gonna,
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack it with my shillelagh.
Okay. Yeah,
So I'm gonna tell you, hold it. Surely I get a bit of advantage.
Yeah,
on
gap
that?
advantage. It's a restrained enemy.
Okay. 13 plus 5.
That hits.
Okay, great. And then 1d8. 7 plus 4. 11.
You smack this chain is now 2 chains.
2 chains.
And they both
Oh,
go limp in Thrastark's hands.
Good.
We did it.
I think
There is
that-
only this large thing kind of like struggling in there, but it doesn't seem... It seems fine. You are now out of combat.
Well, that got really messy.
Yeah.
Good healing.
Thank you so much.
Found this thing.
Yeah, do we know what that's about?
Very good work on the.
Iggy, as you hold up the hammer, it glows brightly, and all the animated things glow for a moment and then fade. And that's where we're going to end our session.
What? No.
Yeah.
But
We're going to end
I
our
could have
session
done that
there.
the whole time.
would that have worked? Nobody held
I
it
didn't
up.
know. I
I didn't
said
say that
stop
they
assembling.
deanimate. They were already deanimated.
Oh.
I don't know. You can explain things next episode. Next episode, you can investigate and figure
You know
things
who would
out.
have known what's
All right,
going
we're
on?
ending now. It's
Okay.
over. It's ending. Go like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Zootee
What's
Studios.
the next one?
Thank you, Special Effects Media. Thank you, National Arts Council of South Africa. Yes.
Also, if you want to complain about the cliffhangers, put it in the comments because I'm going to be there liking. I want to know what's going on.
What do you think the Soul Taker does?
Yeah,
Because
and
Iggy
why?
clearly doesn't know.
And why is Legacy so weak?
At least you're good at fantasy chess.
Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye.